Have you ever noticed how it's almost effortless to scroll through social media for hours, but painfully hard to start that one important task you've been putting off? That's not a lack of discipline, it's the dopamine loop. And once you understand it, you can rewire your brain for motivation instead of procrastination. Welcome back to Mindframe, I'm Ty. And here we explore the hidden psychology and deeper patterns that shape how we think, grow, and connect. Here's the truth. Your brain isn't wired for productivity. It's wired for survival, which means it chases quick rewards, not long-term goals. Dopamine is the chemical that drives that chase. Every ping, every like, every bite of sugar gives you a tiny spike. And that's how procrastination hijacks you. But the same system that traps you can set you free. If you learn to hack the dopamine loop, you can turn the brain's natural wiring into a powerful engine for focus and momentum. Most people think dopamine is the pleasure chemical. It's not. It's the anticipation chemical. It's what gets released when your brain expects a reward. That's why you keep checking your phone. Your brain is hooked on the maybe. Here's the hack. Instead of waiting for dopamine to hit you, you train it to fire for the process, not the result. Celebrate the small actions. One email, one paragraph, one representative. Each micro win teaches your brain, this is rewarding. Energetically, it's the same principle. Energy flows where attention goes. When you focus on micro progress instead of distant outcomes, you shift your field from stagnation to momentum. But here's where most people get it wrong. They wait to feel motivated before they act. The secret is the opposite. Action creates motivation. Think of it like starting a fire. You don't wait for flames to appear before you add wood. You spark it, then it grows. Neuroscience calls this the progress loop. Every small action releases just enough dopamine to fuel the next one. And that loop compounds. You send one email and suddenly writing the next doesn't feel as heavy. You do one push-up and your body feels more ready for the next set. This is why waiting for motivation never works. If you sit and wait to feel inspired, you'll wait forever. The hack is to act before you feel ready. Because the brain isn't powered by intention alone. It's powered by evidence. Every action you take tells your mind, I'm moving forward, and your chemistry responds. And here's the energetic layer. Energy amplifies itself. The moment you move, even in a tiny way, you shift your field from stagnation into momentum. Stillness locks you in. Action unlocks you. But here's the catch. If your brain is flooded with cheap dopamine from constant scrolling, snacking, or gaming, even the best hacks won't land. Why? Because when the system is overstimulated, real progress feels flat. That's where the reset comes in. Here's a powerful hack. If your brain is drowning in cheap dopamine from scrolling, gaming, or snacking, real work feels impossible. The fix? A dopamine detox. Take a break from fast hits. No phone, no junk, no quick sugar for a few hours. At first, it feels uncomfortable. But then something shifts. Your brain resets its baseline, and suddenly smaller, more meaningful tasks feel rewarding again. It's like clearing static from a signal. Psychologically, you're recalibrating. Energetically, you're realigning your field to higher value actions. And here's the kicker. Motivation isn't a mystery, it's chemistry, which means you can shape it, but only if you stop outsourcing dopamine and start directing it. Here's where it gets practical. Link your dopamine triggers to the habits you want. Pair a task with a reward, but make the reward come after. Write for 20 minutes, then check your phone. Go to the gym, then enjoy that playlist. Over time, the habit itself becomes the source of dopamine. That's neuroplasticity. Your brain rewiring itself around new loops. On the energetic side, this is anchoring. You're charging certain actions with meaning. Every time you reinforce them, the field strengthens until it feels natural. One last hack. Your brain releases dopamine not just for real progress, but for vividly imagined progress. That's why athletes rehearse wins before they happen. Spend 2 minutes visualizing yourself completing the task, feeling it done, breathing the relief, tasting the reward. Your brain fires dopamine like you've already started, which makes starting easier. Energetically, this is stepping into your future self and pulling that state into the present. So here's the thread. Dopamine isn't your enemy, it's your compass. When you let cheap hits run the show, it pulls you into distraction. But when you hack the loop, action first, detox resets, habit anchors, and visualization, dopamine becomes your ally. Motivation stops being something you wait for and starts being something you create. So let me ask you, what's one small action you could take today to flip your dopamine loop from distraction to momentum? Remember, motivation isn't about forcing yourself. It's about rewiring your brain and reshaping your energy field. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep exploring the depths of your mind.